afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is, wherever you are. My name is Petit. This is Moon Musings. Can you tell I've made a few videos already today? It's the 24th of October, 2021, and we are in a waning gibbous moon in the sign of Gemini, and we like it. Gemini! Yes, I love Gemini energy. So smart, so quick. HANSEL's so hot right now. Ooh, I'm going to write that down. HANSEL, so hot right now. It's very important. Turning heads. Maybe something's turning heads. Okay. Really cool energy. So, as I was preparing for this video and this discussion, as they often do, they started singing a song to me for a change. And they were singing The Stars Are on Your Side by God, I can't even remember what his name is now. Ross Copperman, I believe it is. Anyway, The Stars Are on Your Side. I was like, oh yeah, you've been singing that song a lot. And they're like, yeah, but you never listened to the lyrics. I was like, okay. They're like, go and listen to the song and watch the lyrics. And I did. And the chorus really struck me, all right? So it goes, sometimes it takes dark to feel a little light. Sometimes you need fire to see through the other side. So get up off your knees. Hope is still alive. The place you're searching for, I know you'll find. Because the stars are on your side. Yeah, the stars are on your side. Ooh. It's really lovely. It's a great song. But I really like that, right? Sometimes it takes dark to feel a little light. This is the contrast. This is Gemini energy coming in here, right? Looking at the polarity of things instead of the duality of things, right? Jupiter energy is about two sides of a coin, right? We are integrating different aspects of ourselves now so that we see things differently. And maybe where we once saw Gemini and went, it's the twins, we're like, wait, no, it's the, oh, what? It's just the fact that, hey, the Twinsburg liked the Trinity. Two individual points, their existence automatically implies a third point in their exact center where there is balance. It's lovely stuff. So we are understanding that there's more to things than meets the eye today and throughout this Gemini transit. All right, we've got two aspects today I want to discuss. The moon is making a trine with Saturn. Saturn in the sign of Aquarius is innovative and efficient with regards to everything that has to do with the balancing of scales and karma itself. Of as above, so below, of reaping what you sow, of giving what you get, all that wonderful stuff. All right. However, this is really interesting because I want to recall back to 21st of October 2021, 21/10/21, is we had the moon squaring Saturn, all right? And it was, the moon at that time on the 21st was in the sign of Taurus, where we were looking at our desire for stability and security and how to go about getting it. So Saturn, the guy that keeps the checks and balances, who's in the innovative Aries sign of Aquarius, was maybe challenging on the 21st. Maybe we were struggling a little bit with what it was trying to feed us. Okay, maybe you heard the message from the people and you went, "Oh my fucking god, it still makes no sense." All right, whatever it was. There was a resistive aspect of, like, it's funny, when I gave that message, I almost felt like it was like almost too optimistic. It wasn't too optimistic. Some of you guys accepted that mission. Okay, some of you guys accepted that mission or that message really eloquently, and it was all good. Some of you guys still had a bit of struggle with it, and it took a few days to get your head on straight about it, and that's okay. It's totally cool. It takes time. Everything takes time, and don't ever let anyone make you feel like you're a dilly-dallyer if it takes some time. I mean, you might know that you're a dilly-dallyer. If you agree with them, then maybe it's a different story. But anyway, the discomfort that we felt on the 21st is being involved in change now. This is integration, very much integration, and it's that integration. Yeah, okay. It's like I can tell you the idea of these 2 points in their middle, but until you integrate that idea, it's Greek to you. It goes in one ear and out the other. It just doesn't really sit. But we know now that all of the beautiful things that we've been doing require maintenance. That healing doesn't just stop when you get to a certain point. That you need to continue to adapt and continue to heal, continue to be flexible, and continue to allow whatever the things are in the universe that are aligned for you to come in. Otherwise, face just more and more resistance. With the moon trining Saturn here, the trine is the expected lucky energy. So maybe you guys are having some serendipitous experiences that just so happen to balance your scales today. where you might have forgotten to do them. And that's great because it's like you're still learning how to do this juggling act of balancing all of these new innovative things that Saturn has presented to you recently. So they're still watching. Saturn's still watching your back and is still like helping you, kind of like giving you little cues. It's like every so often Dad yells from the garage like, "Can you check the soup and make sure it's not burning to the bottom of the pot?" You know what I mean? It's little cues, but you're still doing the work yourself, which is really, really, really good. And I mean, you're feeling really. It feels invigorating. I'm hearing. Right now, it feels really invigorating. Like honestly, this today especially, the moon in Gemini is, it's really doing beautiful things. Like you're feeling really capable and clever and able. I'm hearing really, really capable, really able, really, really like you've got a good handle on things right now. And I love that for you guys. Like congratulations, well done. It's beautiful. Love for all of us. And I'm not setting myself apart. I'm definitely part of the circuit, my friends. I have to exercise my discernment with my messages just as much as you do. Okay. We also have the moon trining Mercury. Mercury is still waking up slow. All right. Wake up slow. Ooh, ooh. Wake up slow. It's that song. Baby, hardly even know when I try to show you. Songs meant to keep us doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early and maybe we could sleep. Make a banana pancakes, pretend like there's no world outside. We can pretend it all the time. Some of you guys may be like Jack Johnson. Maybe the name Jack means important to you. Maybe John is important to you. I don't know. Maybe you just really like banana pancakes. Either way, you are expressing yourself in a more open way, and it's feeling easier and easier with this moon in Gemini. It's like you're having these little taster tester moments where it's like, hey, speak your truth to that person. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to do it. And you do it and it goes well. And you're like, oh, okay. And then the next time you're like, okay, I can do it a little bit, a little better, a little better, a little better. It's a building of momentum in a certain way. This expansion is making a snowball effect that's really making us feel really, really, really good right now. It's really, really lovely. I mean, Gemini is a sign that's ruled by Mercury right now, and with the trine of Mercury on the moon in Gemini, with all this beautiful Mercurian energy, even though Mercury is kind of still sleeping, it's like you know what this is? Mercury is talking in its sleep in a way. It's like between alarms and it's almost awake, but it's having this like moment where it's talking in its sleep. I hear the secrets that you keep. Do 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 when you're talking in your sleep, and you're like egging it on. You know, it's like going, oh, and the flowers. And you're like, what about the flowers? Are the flowers blooming? And they're like, oh, they're the most beautiful flowers in the world. And you're like, I like yellow flowers. And they're like, yellow is so nice. You know, you're egging them on as they talk in their sleep because their subconscious is really, really close to their conscious mind. And this is really great because, hey, we talked about it yesterday, is with the sun now in Scorpio. This is a traditional time, and even in a lot of different mythologies or mindsets or religions or whatever, where we know that the veil is thinnest between us and the other world. Yeah, so maybe that subconscious veil is really, really, really thin right now, and we're able to sort of figure things out a lot more easily and open-heartedly, but in a clever way, right? We love Gemini. It's great. So like I said, even though it's sleeping, it's like we're just quietly indoctrinating Mercury so that when it actually does snap out of it and wake up, it's ready to go. It's ready to go. It's like subliminal messaging for like, you love mornings. 5 a.m. is your favorite time of day. You're even going to set your alarm at 4:33 because you like it so much. And it's like, yeah, I love 4:33. 4:33 is great. You're like, you're only going to have one cup of coffee. And it's like, what? Anyway, so yeah, with the moon in Gemini being all smart and cheeky and cute and, you know, doing this thing where it's like, hey, we're not twins, we're the same thing, but kind of different, and it's all just relative and blah, it's all good. Whatever that means, maybe. Anyway, the moon is in the sign of the ruler of the sign that it's trining, right? That didn't make much sense. Either way, we're being encouraged to lighten up, see things from both sides of the coin, but not in a way more fluid way. Maybe before, when we were going, oh, Gemini energy, let's look at this side and then let's look at this side, and they're like, yeah, but you're assuming that because you've looked at this side, that it automatically implies that it's opposite as this side. It's not true. You need to, it's becoming more flexible in those energies of this and that is true. Yeah, it's an acceptance. It's very interesting. It's really lovely stuff. All right, I'm going to use the mini Under the Roses Lenormand deck. Lenormand decks are a little bit different. I'm going to pull a spread of Lenormand. Okay, so you want me to keep it that way? All right, so the base card for us is the Moon in reverse, and this is telling me that the secret's revealed, right? I hear the secrets that you keep, when you're talking in your sleep. Maybe you literally heard somebody divulge their secrets to you while they were sleeping. I don't know if that's the case, dude. Hardcore. But either way, some sort of secret is being revealed. Something cyclical, yes, with the moon. That was you were perceiving it as you know, you were like, I don't understand it. I can't get it. Yeah. You perceived it as I don't get it. I don't understand it. This is a sometimes with my decks they encourage me to keep the sort of like, they've got like a Joker card almost. Yeah, they encourage me to keep it in. It's when they reserve the right to say we're not telling. Okay, so yeah, you felt like someone wasn't telling you something, or that the universe was withholding information. Either way, you felt like it wasn't your fault that you didn't understand what the hell was going on with these cycles. All right, you were like, I don't get it. Maybe some of you, maybe there was the energy of like waiting for the universe to show you the path, but not doing any work at all, because with these both reversed, I'm hearing it's not so good, right? And then, like, to come back to it, is the result of this made us not feel at home, whatever that meant for you. It made you feel uncomfortable in your own skin. It made you feel like the people that you were surrounding with you were ostracized or alienated from them. Maybe you once really identified with a group of friends, and now you just, it's like you just don't see eye to eye at all anymore. All this changes that you've made, and the fact that maybe some of them have just not bothered to do work themselves, and you're just like, I can't even bother. But it's kept you out of, I'm hearing some of them ate you out of house and home. Yeah, whatever that meant. But either way, there was this energy of you didn't feel safe, you didn't feel good, you didn't feel stable, you didn't feel secure, and this led, again, this is a cycle here. Look at this. The moon, I already said it was cyclical, but it's like you don't feel at home in your skin because you don't know something, which leads you to feel less, even more, not at home. And it's like it was this constant vicious cycle of like never being able to ever figure out the stability that we were searching for. And we've got the clover on the bottom of the deck though, but there was luck in all of this. There was divine assistance in all of this. You were being pushed to just go with the floor. I'm hearing, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before. Yeah, you didn't understand there's an energy of not understanding the cycles that are at play and not giving a fuck to actually try and figure them out. Yeah. But once you, like, you're sick of being homeless, basically. You're sick of being homeless. You're asking the universe for some sort of stroke of luck, of prosperity, oh my God, look at that. The ring came out with, they're saying, you're saying you want a new cycle. A ring is a circle as well, right? You want to marry yourself to a new cycle that's going to be prosperous for you. That's actually going to bring you the things that you desire. You're sick. You don't want this anymore. This is no good. The confusion and secrets leading to feeling ostracized or feeling not at home, that lead to more confusion and secrets and more feeling ostracized and not at home and more confusion. Or do you want to like accept your luck and realize that you're going to have new cycles of beautiful prosperity? It's great. Good stuff. The bear is under the deck here as well, with the sun and the garden. All right, so for some of you, this makes a lot of sense for you. I don't know what this means for you guys, but some of you strongly identify with these images, and they're saying, don't bother explaining them. Whoever identifies this knows exactly what this means. Yeah, exactly what it means. They're literally stopping me from, flowers are super important as well. Flowers, literally the lilies and the, the lilies and the flowers were under that. Lily's letter bouquet. Yeah, some of you guys are going to receive, there's an energy of a message of lilies and roses. Oh, Suzanne, Shoshana. Yeah, shout out to my beautiful friend Suzanne Stanton. She is a beautiful, beautiful being, and remember that name. The world's going to sing it one day. All right. I love you, Suzanne. Okay. Beauty. Let's get... Yeah, I'm digging all the way to the bottom so we don't get the same cards again. All right, I heard you. The only time the same cards come out is when I missed something about them. That's all the reason, right? Okay, rebirth and meditate. All right. The stars are on your side. Yeah, look, these stars are willing to collaborate with you now too. So go within, ask for answers. If you're still unclear about something, ask for answers within. Weight and physical action. Okay, so don't. Some of you are involved in a new relationship. They're saying don't give it up on the first date. All right. Was that a Friends episode where they talk about that, giving it up on the first date, or was that Seinfeld? I can't remember. Either way, wait to express yourself, your love physically. And no, for some of you, you're going, does that mean I can't talk to that? Does that mean I have to wait to talk to that person? No, go talk to them. Just don't grab them by the tit. I don't know. There's some sort of like actual physical touching that's like, oh no, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Law of attraction and feel it. Oh, I saw it coming. Yeah. Do you feel it? Do you feel it, friends? You've asked for something. Do you feel that tremor? It's Jurassic Park again. Do you feel it? Do you feel it coming? Your heart's on fire. I know your heart's on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Regress and respect and value self. You need to be very careful with all of this stuff because you need to have a proper sense of respect and value for yourself, so that you can treat others with respect and value, and they in turn treat you with the respect and value that you deserve. Okay, if you're not doing your regular maintenance to maintain this self-love, you will know so because people are going to start treating you weird, to be honest with you, and that's a regression. They don't want you to go backwards right now, but they're saying if the cycle needs to turn again, the cycle shall turn, my friends. If we need to show this to you in yet another new and innovative way, that we want you to move forward, or we want you to let go, or we want you to surrender, then we'll do it. We'll do it again. But the thing is that, look, there is some of you are very, very much hopeful towards a certain particular outcome, and it's not out of the question, okay? But the thing is if you don't, it's like if you go back to a new cycle, there's no more space on the roster for that thing, okay? So if you want to start a new cycle, it's like the idea of, so I was talking to a friend of mine about a dive computer, and it logs the information for a certain number of dives. So it basically has, say, 25 slots of information that it can hold within the machine itself without you downloading the information to an exterior source. It has 25 slots, okay? So they started off with lesson 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you weren't learning the lessons, and they go. So when you get to the 25th lesson and the roster is full, they need to erase the first one to make room for the new lesson. So if some of you guys are really hoping for a certain outcome for something, and you've been hesitating towards acting towards them, and I don't mean physically touching them, I just mean some sort of an action towards them. No physical touching yet, okay? No touching. It's like Arrested Development, okay? No touching. You cannot physically touch this just yet, okay? There will be a time where it will be important, and that's going to... Fireworks, I see. But right now, you must not touch them just yet. Okay? Because there's a risk of repeating a cycle. And like I said, if you don't learn the lesson through whatever you're being taught, shown to learn the lesson in order to call in that particular option isn't learned this time around, you'll get more options. It just won't be that one. Okay. I still get good vibes from it though. Don't worry. Yeah, the gentleman and the cross and the child. All right. Yeah, your family is being brought together right now. Yeah, it's divinely guided. Your inner child. Some masculines are doing some serious inner child healing. It's bringing them to a sense of spirituality, which is much, much, much more grounded. Which it does. It look that coming out there. That coming out there is encouragement. They're saying some of you guys are feeling disappointed because for some of you, you're going, oh my God, that means I have to let go of that person that I care about. Okay, and this is a very specific. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever masculine energy you're dealing with, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. But they're saying that the inner child is healing. It's being divinely guided to heal. So everything, don't worry, everything is in divine timing. Everything is in the right place. It's all working out. Just keep on surrendering and letting these things happen. All right. Just keep allowing, keep allowing, keep allowing. All right. You're doing great. Okay. That's it for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, I'm sorry for anything you're going through. If it made you feel a certain way. Thank you for being a beautiful, beautiful being and lending your energy to the circuit that I hold so dear. Thank you to your guides, my guides, the infinity, eternity, the ascended masters, the angels, the ancestors, whatever energies are involved in us finding these beautiful, clear, concise messages whenever we find them. The astrology is independent of these messages. If you're watching this video, it doesn't matter when you watch them, even if the astrology means nothing. There are messages in here for you. I love you to the moon and the stars and to infinity and back. And I accept this and I hope you do too. But if not, that's cool. Bye.